Good morning. Welcome to Python Programming Lecture 3. In this session, you are going to learn Python keywords, indentation, comments, identifiers, namely variables, output statement, input statement. Keywords in Python we will see. Keywords are the reserved words. We cannot use a keyword as a variable name or function name or any other identifier. In Python, keywords are case sensitive. There are 33 keywords in Python 3.7. Of course, this number can vary slightly over the course of time. All the keywords except true, false and none are in lower case, and they must be written as they are. In true, false and none, first letters are capital letters. So these are the keywords in Python: false, none, true, and, as, assert, async, await, break, class, continue, def, del, elif, else, except, finale, for, from, global, if, import, in, is, lambda, non-local, not, or, pass, raise, return, try, while, with, yield. Python indentation. Most of the programming languages like C, C++ and Java use braces, flower brackets, to define a block of code, whereas Python uses indentation. A code block, whether it may be a body of a function, loop, etc., starts with indentation and ends with the first unindented line. The amount of indentation is up to the programmer, but it must be consistent throughout that block. Generally, 4 white spaces are used for indentation and are preferred over tabs. Python comments. In Python, the hash symbol is used to start writing a comment. For single line comments, you will use hash symbol and then write the statement which is to be treated as comment here. In multi-line comments, hash symbol can be written at the beginning of every sentence. Either in this way you can write multi-line comments, or you can use triple quotes, triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Docstring is another type of comments available in Python. A docstring in short for documentation string. Python docstrings, which are called documentation strings, are the string literals that appear right after the definition of a function, method, class or module. This separates docstrings from multi-line comments using triple quotes. Both multi-line comments and docstring are used within triple quotes only. But the difference is multi-line comments can be written in any part of Python, and docstrings can be written only after the definition of a function, class or a module. Coming to identifiers. An identifier is a name given to entities like class, functions, variables, etc. It helps to differentiate one entity from another. From now, I am using variables, rules for variables, writing of variables, as variable is also an identifier. The explanation which I am doing from now will be on variables. So rules for writing identifiers, of course for variables also the same rules. Identifiers can be a combination of letters in lowercase a to z or uppercase a to z or digits 0 to 9 or an underscore. An identifier cannot start with a digit. Keywords cannot be used as identifiers. We cannot use special symbols like exclamatory, @ hash, etc. in our identifier. So let us see few examples which are considered to be valid or invalid identifiers. Valid variable, here B is missing, sorry. So var name, it is a combination of letters, small letters and capital letters, so it is considered to be valid. Next, var name, all capital letter combinations. Next is all small letter combinations. Var underscore name. So in the rule we have learned that underscore is allowed. Here underscore var underscore name. Here combination of underscore and name letters, it is also valid. Combination of letters and digits, it is also considered to be valid name. Whereas we will see some other examples where hyphen name. So hyphen is a symbol which is not allowed for variable name but is used here. So it is considered to be invalid. Though letter and digit combinations are allowed, a variable name should not start with a digit, but it started with a digit. So this is considered to be invalid identifier. Where space name, space is not allowed. So this is a invalid variable name. Next, coming to assigning values to variables. Variables are assigned to variables using an assignment operator is equal to. In Python, explicitly variable is not declared. Variables are initialized directly. A variable is created when a value is assigned to it. I'll explain you with example clearly. See, look here, in the case of C, C++, Java, whenever we want to use a variable, first of all we have to declare it using a data type. For example, int space x semicolon. Like this you will declare a variable if you want to use x as a variable. So this declaration specifies that x is integer data type and x will store the values of integer data type only. But in the case of Python, such explicit declaration is not required. For example, you see here x is equal to 100. So as 100 is integer data type and 100 is assigned to x, now the data type of x will be x, integer. Now if Krishna within double quotes is assigned to x, then as Krishna is a string, why is it string? Because it is within double quotes, that is assigned to x. X is now a string data type. Next, x is equal to 9.8. 9.8, this value is a float. So when that float value is assigned to x, then x is a float data type. So this is how, based on the value you have assigned to a variable, data type is taken to that variable. So multiple variables can be assigned values in one line in Python. That is, you need not write English is equal to 87, Telugu is equal to 95, Hindi is equal to 89 in 3 different lines. You can write in this way: English, Telugu, Hindi is equal to 87, 95, 89. So English will take 87, Telugu will take 95, Hindi will take 89. In the same way, another example. So 501 will be assigned to S number, and Krishna will be assigned to S name, 9.8 will be assigned to score. And also the same value can be assigned to multiple variables in a single line. So x is equal to y is equal to z is equal to 30. You need not write 3 different lines here. In the same line you can assign a single value to multiple variables. Next, coming to deleting variables. In Python, variables can be deleted using del keyword. That syntax is, you will write del space and the list of variables which we want to delete. So here del space SNO, SName, score. So these 3 variables will be deleted. Next, before starting programming concepts in Python, let me introduce you output and input statements in this lecture. In Python, print statement is used to output data to the standard output device. Print message. So print the statement here within double quotes. Whatever you give here within double quotes, the same will be printed here. So if you give a variable, the variable value will be printed. So this is output statement. Print is used for output statement. Input statement. In Python, input statement is used to output data input data to take values into the system. So variable underscore name is equal to input of prompt, where prompt is the message to be displayed on the screen. It is optional. Here actually it is input ma. This is wrong here, by mistake I have written. Now num is equal to input of enter a number. So whenever you execute this statement, enter a number prompt will be displayed and the user enters some value. Suppose I have entered here 10. That 10 will be assigned to the variable num here. So when you print num, 10 value will be printed. So these are the references I used. So all the to some extent basic concepts regarding theory concepts of Python programming are introduced. From next session I will start programming, simple programming concepts in Python. Thank you.